Understood that.
I did not say that.
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing. No cool. No cool. No cool. Peace and blessings, family. I know all is well. I know all is well. Y'all waiting for us to come on. Are y'all ready for us? Are y'all ready for us? YouTube and Facebook. All right, y'all. We got Facebook up and popping. So are you going to pay attention to the YouTube today? Because, you know, at the end of the day, Kenneth Johnson, hey, Nicky and brother, hey, that's Bay CEO. Kenneth Johnson, the two unknowns, D and Lee. Hello, D and Lee. I know y'all are well. Now, tonight we're doing part 2 of predictions, okay? Of April predictions, because, you know, we do monthly predictions. And also we're going to be talking about, do you want the truth or do you want a lie? Brother Dinker, what you think about that? Do you want the truth or do you want a lie? What y'all want? Would y'all rather the truth or would y'all rather a lie? Okay, so I'm going to head over to Facebook while Brother Dinker is on YouTube. I'm going to answer the questions on Facebook. He got y'all YouTube if he pays attention. Okay, Kia D says, I finally caught y'all live. Peace and blessing, love, family, friends, y'all. Kia D, love to you, my sister. Got a blessing, chance to talk to you the other day. It was truly a blessing. My sister and the friends, we want to give her a shout out. Okay. She said, we finally got to catch you live. Alderica on Facebook. Okay. I'm heading over to Facebook. You keep an eye on YouTube while I do Facebook.
I pay attention to YouTube. They be asking dumb questions.
Yeah, don't say that. Y'all, hey, YouTube, come on now. Y'all can't let him say that about y'all. He said, don't be asking dumb questions.
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, that's not right, Brother Dinkwa. That's not right, Brother Dinkwa. Can you get us something to drink, please? I'm kind of thirsty. Need some water. Okay? Now, Facebook, I'm coming over to y'all. I'm coming, family Facebook. YouTube, I'm going to treat y'all better than Brother Dinkwa. He said y'all be asking stupid questions, but I don't think so. As a matter of fact, y'all got really good questions. So, I'm going to head over to Facebook, and I'm going to go back and forth since Brother Dinkwa thinks y'all are not topping up. Yes, I made that juice today. Okay. All right, thank you. And I just would like some water, please, sir. Thank you. Okay, y'all. So I'm over on Facebook. I'm hanging out with the Facebook family. He got YouTube. Okay, hurry up, Brother Dinker, because YouTube is crew. Its crew is waiting for you. Okay, I'm about to meet y'all over here on Facebook now. Can y'all hear us clearly? On YouTube, can y'all hear us clearly? Because, you know, we be having a technical problem, y'all. Because I'm still learning how to use the damn studio. You know what I mean? And right now, family, what we are doing is we are working on, we're doing part two of April 2018 predictions. Politics, weather, love, health, celebrities. Okay? Now, we didn't cover celebrities yesterday. But, you know, and I want to do some updates. Because, you know, these people that literally lost their minds, family. Lost their minds, okay? Now, I'm here on Facebook with the family. Brother Adinkra. Let me see. Hold on here. Let me get on with my Facebook family. Okay.
What's up, YouTube?
So, basically, you saying that YouTube, our family on YouTube don't ask good questions?
Nah, they ask good questions.
Did you get my water?
Yeah, I just poured some in there.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right.
And...
all right, so here we go. We got Baba Alibu. We got Nita Prepper. We got Michelle Bride. Peace and blessings, family. Isaiah Coleman just joined. All right, and Alderico. Right, you a faithful family member, ain't you, Alderico? You a faithful family member. I like that. And the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell you put in the juice?
That's ginger in there. That's pineapple ginger juice.
Why you ain't tell me put ginger in this shit? Burn like a motherfucker.
Oh, give me it. You don't want it? I'll drink it.
It's sweet, but...
You sure got it. You sure looking in there.
Because this shit... How much ginger you put in here?
I put a lot of ginger in there. Ginger's good for your stomach and your soul, family. All right, okay, so here we go. See, that's what he get for being greedy, y'all. Oh, can I have some? Let me taste that. Let me taste this ginger juice. Y'all, this is pineapple ginger juice. Ice cold. You know what I mean? Good for the stomach. You hear what I mean? Hold on. Yeah, it tastes good. It's not hot.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's not? That's good. While you looking down there, you see...
put a lot of ginger in it. She be trying to get back at me.
Nah, I ain't trying to get back at I ain't trying to get back at him, okay? All right. Erica Red says hola, okay? I guess that's Spanish tongue, right? Am I right? That's Spanish tongue? Okay, I'm going to give you African tribal tongue. Obrigado. Obrigado, okay? Now, all right. Alderico says, I love ginger. All right, come on. Pay attention to the... Now, YouTube now. Let me tell y'all. Do not let Brother Adinkra make y'all look crazy, because he said that y'all ask stupid questions, okay? Facebook, my family on Facebook, y'all know, you know, they come with the good questions, but I do like the questions my YouTubers ask me. But YouTube, y'all can't, come on, y'all can't let Brother Adinkra talk about y'all like that.
I will say this, YouTube do be kicking Facebook, but YouTube asks way more questions than Facebook.
Well, you know, it depends on the topic. Anyway, we're going to do part 2 tonight. This is Spiritually Seeing News. I'm Sister Woonam, your African Indigenous Traditional Healer, a.k.a. Nicky Love. And this is...
Brother Adinkra.
And welcome to Spiritually Seeing News, where we see, okay? We just don't, you know, talk about it. We actually spiritually go into the first eye and we see about it, okay? So, anyway, we're going to do part 2 of predictions. And if y'all have some questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. We'll answer some questions, okay? So, we're doing part 2. All right, so, last night I told y'all about the weather. We talked about politics. We talked about, what else did we talk about?
We talked about the YouTube shooting.
The relationships, YouTube shooting. Now, did y'all see the picture they put up today?
The YouTube shooter.
A so-called woman?
Yeah, it looked like a computer generated.
From the 1980s.
It looked fake.
Yeah.
The picture looked fake, like a fake person.
Like a fake person. Y'all seen that? But what did I tell you yesterday? Fake, right? I think I think that they're running out of news, so they got to come up with something, y'all. I think they have no news to tell. I think people are really, really just, on this peaceful vibe, as I told you all before, we're one collective brain, one conscious brain. And like I told y'all before, everybody's on the same vibe of wanting peace and no war and no chaos, and you know what I mean? And what's happening, family, is pretty much, they ran out of news to report, so they got to make some up. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't believe the YouTube shooting was real. Just like a lot of them, I don't believe it's real. And I'm going to say, spiritually seeing, I don't see that it's real. Okay?
See crisis actors?
I see crisis actors. That's what Spirit showed me. Crisis actors. Okay? Now, I do want to go on to celebrities today because last night I didn't get a chance to tell you all what I see celebrities. I want to give a shout out to my brother. My brother's joining us tonight. My brother Scott Fields. Long time no see, brother. Love you. So I want to go on to the celebrities because I was doing some, usually like I like to do my sun gazing in the morning and stuff like that. And I was sitting down and I was just working on some stuff and Spirit showed me, I don't know, Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is getting ready to get attacked this month. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I know he is. Now, y'all know Fabulous actually, a situation with Fabulous happened the other day. And like I always tell y'all, there's two sides to the story and then there's the truth, okay? And we're saying that Fabulous said that the truth shall be revealed, okay? Mm-hmm. The truth shall be revealed. See, everybody, what they want to do as soon as they hear something, they want to take it and run 10,000 miles with it. They want to run 10,000 miles with it and don't know the whole goddamn story. And everybody now is calling him a woman beater and this and that. Just like they did Chris Brown, which I really think is not fair. And I think the media has a very big way of tarnishing one's character and not knowing the whole story.
Especially
and I don't think it's right.
Men.
And especially black men, that's right. Especially black men, and I don't think it's right at all. And like I always say, family, their doing will be their very own undoing. They better stop that bullshit because it's getting ready to come back to them, okay? And I mean quick and fast, okay? But what Spirit showed me is that this month, I keep picking up some celebrities that's going to be in the limelight. For some reason or the other, there's going to be an attack on our brother Steve Harvey, okay? There's going to be an attack. I don't know if it's going to be an accusation or about cheating or something like that, but Steve Harvey is getting ready to get attacked this month, okay? And this is what Spirit showed me.
Blue Lagoon says, I wonder if Steve Harvey is having an affair over his wife.
Honestly speaking, I'm gonna get towards more of saying that it's going to be allegations from a woman, and it's going to be something in reference to that. Okay.
Oh, he said he wondered if they say they wonder if Steve Harvey's wife having an affair.
I don't see Steve Harvey's wife having an affair. I don't see that. Okay.
She a gangster. Y'all know about Steve Harvey's wife? She a ex-drug kingpin. She don't play that. She beat on off with his head.
How you know? That ain't true.
Nah, that's what they say. I don't even know.
I don't know how true that is.
They say she was
a queen pin.
A queen pin.
Oh, I don't know about how true that is. All I know is that I don't see that his wife is having an affair. I see it has more to do with him. See, he loves his wife, but these are going to just be allegations, okay, that are going to come out, okay. Another thing, I did tell y'all yesterday that we are going to be losing some more elders, okay? Mm-hmm. And it's just that time and that energy where we're going to, if they're in 90s and up there, we're going to start losing some more elders, okay, to the universe, okay? I told you all yesterday that didn't see it last night that this month is going to be a chaotic month with politics. Politics off the chain. I told y'all that you all going to see fireballs coming at Trump, and they're really going to work hard to impeach him out of office, okay? Because there are some bigger cyber threats coming. Now, I don't know if you all seen it. I told you last night what I seen, and I told you a couple of months ago there will be a cyber attack, a cyber war, okay? Well, what I'm noticing is that it's coming slowly but surely. Mm-hmm. Now, look what happened to Delta today, cyber attack, okay? Well, who else had a cyber attack not too long ago?
It was just in the news a couple of days ago.
Another company, there was a cyber attack.
Was it Saks Fifth Avenue? Somebody else.
Facebook today. Facebook. I think they said, a whole bunch of people on Facebook, were their information was given to political whatever. Okay, and see, family, I told you, but if you all remember, I told you this last year. I did not see a physical war taking place here with World War III, but I seen a cyber attack, okay? And that's what Spirit was showing me, and that's what I'm seeing that we're going to go through. It's going to be some, cyber attacks bigger than what we're seeing, and it's coming, okay? I'm talking about hacking into the electrical grids, okay? I'm talking about the computers on a major scale, okay?
It's interesting because they've been running electrical grid tests throughout the United States lately.
See what I'm saying? I didn't even know that, okay? So, I'm just going to say, family, this month, again, is the beginning, okay? We are going to see a lot of chaos coming within the next couple of months. All right, a lot of chaos that's going to be taking place here in the United States, and we're going to see some more cyber attacks. And y'all know the weather is off the chain. Weather's shaky. Okay, the weather is very shaky.
It was hot for the last 3 days, and all of a sudden I wake up this morning, it's 50 degrees.
It's cold, but we do know there's a spiritual warfare between man and nature. Okay, now we're saying that I want y'all to be mindful of some weather that is not really in season that's getting ready to take place. And I'm not just talking about the snowstorm they had up north, okay? I'm talking about storms like I told you all last night that are going to be hurricane. They're going to be storms that you're going to be like, hey, it ain't hurricane season. It don't matter. Because there's just going to be this war. And this is happening now, okay? But it's going to get worse. There's a war between man and nature. And it's going to get worse. We ain't going to know whether it's summer, fall, winter, or spring. Okay? Because they're messing around. And they got a business messing around. This is what I see spiritually. Okay? Now, we are going to take some questions tonight, family. So if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. YouTube and Facebook. Go ahead.
All right. I'll start with, what is it? Oh, healthy fit chick. I'm wondering if he produced a child outside of marriage. She's talking about Steve Harvey.
Did he produce a child outside of his marriage? I know you got a couple of kids, okay? But I'm seeing, I don't see that. And I'm going to tell you like this. I see Steve Harvey's too smart for that. He's too smart for that. I got to give the brother credit where credit's due. He's too smart for that. Excuse me. So I don't see that he produced a child outside of either one of his marriages. Okay? He may have had some affairs, but not producing no children. Steve Harvey is too smart for that. He was like, oh, hell no. I could just see his big head using goddamn 10 condoms, okay? I'm just telling y'all, it is what it is. I don't see that Steve Harvey just, he ain't making a mistake like that.
Yeah, Steve Harvey up.
Yeah. Steve Harvey's like, the hell you say? I'll put on 10 of these goddamn condoms before you try to accuse me of making a baby outside my marriage. We're going to keep it hush-hush. And I guarantee that with Steve Harvey, whatever is going on is going to be between him and that woman. And at the end of the day, you will be hearing some stuff about Steve Harvey soon. Again, I'm not going to say it's necessarily about cheating, but it's going to be allegations, okay? So they're going to come at him next. Y'all know how the media does, okay? But let's not get it confused because there's some white celebrities. Y'all know it was a time when it was all these white celebrities being accused of, all the stuff going on in Hollywood, the molestation and the gay and all of that stuff that was going on, right? Well, more of that is going to come out, okay? More of that is going to come out. And I also see attack on Oprah next, okay? Oprah. I see an attack on Oprah next, and I know for a while, what?
Damn, that's interesting.
Why is interesting?
Because she's the one who's making the big push along with, Lee Daniels and the other brother,
Tyler Perry?
To do their own thing as far as breaking away.
Really?
I think they might have an issue with that.
Who?
Hollywood.
Okay, well, Excuse me, family. At the end of the day, there's gonna be a for calling the police officers kafir, which is basically the same word as a nigga. But according to what's his name? What's the guy's name that I like to watch?
Who?
The guy, I can't think of his name. He has his own TV show. The guy, he's from South Africa.
I don't know his name.
I
know who you're talking about, but
he don't know his name because he's jealous because he know I like to watch him.
Ain't no jealous,
I don't know his name. I bet you if I said Beyonce, he would know his name. But anyway.
That ain't got nothing to do with
South Africa. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I can't think of his name right now. Okay? Y'all know who I'm talking about. But anyway, I put up a post on Facebook what he was saying today. He was saying that word kafir in South Africa is actually even worse than the word nigger in America. So pretty much, she went to jail for that. That's the only thing. But I think South Africa has learned from Zimbabwe. I think that South Africa is saying, okay, enough is enough. They already went through apartheid. You know what I mean? Winnie Mandela just died. You know, she's an ancestor now. Rest in peace, as she joins the ancestors. You know what I mean? But what was interesting when he was telling the story, he said that although Nelson Mandela was an icon, he said the police in South Africa were afraid of Winnie Mandela. Okay?
Winnie Mandela she wasn't no joke.
Right.
She was the one who was putting hands on people. It wasn't her husband.
Right, and he had mentioned a phrase that they say in South Africa. He said it in his tongue, but he said that what the women would say is, "You strike a woman, you strike a rock." Right? He said, but she was no joke. But all of this energy, family, that we're seeing, it's all a part of the divine feminine energy rising. It's just time. It's
his
time
name
to bring
is
the balance back.
Trevor Noah.
Okay, Trevor Noah.
Thanks to Nicky Nakia.
Yeah, Trevor Noah, that's his name. I like watching him because I like the fact that he's cultural, and although they portray him as this biracial, young man, he does not deny his Africanness and his mother, who is an African, and he does not deny his tongue and speaks his tongue, and he very much is big on his culture, regardless of him being biracial or not. Okay, so that's why I like Trevor Noah. But anyway, go watch this thing. I put it on my Facebook today, and he was telling a story about Winnie Mandela. Okay.
Got another question. Healthy fit chick. What do you see in regards to the possible impeachment? Is there a timeline?
I really don't like to give timelines, but I know it's near future. And I know that, like I said, this month is going to be very, very chaotic with politics. And by the end of this month, they're going to be pushing. I just see them pushing to get this man up out of the office, because we're going to see more cyber attacks. And something else as big is getting ready to happen.
That's what I said yesterday.
What?
When I said I pulled the cards, and I keep seeing him losing his house, falling out the house. I didn't know if it was going to be a big push to get him out or if he was going to get impeached. Kept seeing that. Got another question, or you want to?
All right, real quick. Alderico Ross says, yeah, they say LL Cool J is coming out of the closet. You heard? I ain't hear nothing about that. Oh, not LL Cool J. No, I ain't hear about that, but go ahead, answer the question.
Mama said knock you out. It says, speaking of Oprah, that reminds me of the Monique and Tiffany Haddish. What do you see with the Tiffany Haddish and Beyonce stir up?
It's so hard to kind of, really pretty much say, because media gives you different stories. Now, spiritually seeing, okay, I'm going to say Tiffany Haddish don't want no beef with Beyonce.
Them killer bees gonna get out there.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this because
Beehive.
Not only is her family spiritual, but Beyonce and Jay-Z got them Jews backing them, okay? Now, they going to try to diffuse that. Whatever the beef is or whatever's going on, I don't think it's going to get too much more out of hand, because Tiffany Haddish don't want that. Okay? Let me see what other questions we have. What else somebody say?
Kia D says, When he never backed down. Peace to her spirit.
That's right.
Hold on.
Okay. Now, let me go back to... Go ahead.
Miss April Nicole says, what do you think about Craig Mack? The death of Craig Mack. He joined a cult church and died shortly after that. God damn, this damn phone. Hold on.
You know, Craig Mack, I think...
Does the spirit show you what really happened?
You know what I'm honestly speaking? I feel like he was used as a sacrifice. That's what I spiritually see. Okay?
You know they love that melanin.
And I'm going to tell y'all like this. Craig Mack, they were able to get a hold of his mind. And I think that because he was spiritual, they played on the energy of him being spiritual and kind of utilized his energy in a way that they wasn't supposed to. Like, for instance, if we see that you have a spiritual path in African tradition, then you know we're going to say, okay, well, you need to do this, right? Well, Craig Mack, they actually played on his vulnerability of not knowing his true spirituality and pretty much utilized his energy, okay? And that's what I see with Craig Mack. I feel like, sort of like they put him in a trance. You got what I'm saying? Brainwashed and programmed, and they did something to him. Something they did to that man. And it wasn't righteous. Okay?
That's why I tell y'all, black people that are spiritual, it's okay to be cool with Caucasians, but I wouldn't recommend joining a covenants and shit like that because I like to tap into the melanin. Even just helping them, even if they got a company and they just won't see us, be careful with that.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, I'm going to say this. We live in a world where there's evil in every race, okay? Look at what happened last night on the feed. We have evil bitches, our own color, that are evil. You understand? They don't want to see you do well. They can't be original, okay? So we're saying that there's evil in every color that exists on this planet. Whether they're white, black, yellow, green, okay? So...
She said, what is your...
What?
She's looking for your Facebook page, Nicky.
Nicky is Nicky Love. NICKYLOVE. You'll see my Sphinx coin up there, okay? It's Nicky Love. Okay, I was about to say the same thing you said about Craig Mack. You probably felt the same thing. And Parker Helson, how you going to just come up here and talk about, well, I get money soon. Peace, Nicky. Will I get, that's all you going to do? Engage in the conversation. God damn. Don't just come up here asking your questions. As a matter of fact, just for that, go pay for a reading. You always come in here and do that. Get your ass on my website and go pay for a reading. That's what you do. If you want an in-depth reading. Because you ask the same questions over and over and over again. So if you want an in-depth reading, my website is NickyLoveWunam.com. Go book you a reading. I charge as low as $25 for a reading. Because you always do that. That's taking advantage. Don't do that. All right, family? So anyway, we were doing part 2 of April predictions. But I do want to say this.
Why?
Why what?
No, I said why. Jaffa Leah said, did you see the clip at the TD Jakes Potter house with the female being manhandled by a security guard?
No, I didn't see that clip. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all.
She say that man ain't sweet, but he sure acts sweet.
Who? TD Jakes? TD Jakes is not sweet. Let me tell y'all something about TD Jakes. Years ago, I had called TD Jakes to come on my radio show, right, y'all? So what he did is he instead of him coming on, he sent his deacon, and he sent a white deacon at that. And that white deacon boy got chewed inside and out by the brothers that came on that show. And when I tell y'all that was the worst mistake TD Jakes could have done, was send a white deacon from his church on the Nicky Love show. That was the worst mistake he ever made in his life. But anyway, T.D. Jakes knows the truth. T.D. Jakes is well knowledgeable about his history of African history, and he's been to Africa, and he hasn't only been to Africa once and twice and 3 times. He's been back to Africa many times. T.D. Jakes does what he does, he began to do what he did in the beginning because he had no knowledge of self. Now that he has knowledge of self, I see a whole new T.D. Jakes, okay? And not only that, he has to continue on with what he started. But T.D. Jakes knows the truth about the Bible, about everything else. He knows the truth about our history. So do not make a mistake about it. However, I didn't see that clip, okay? I didn't see that clip. I don't know. I can't speak too much on it, but they shouldn't have did that. I'm not surprised that they doing that. You know what I mean? Them churches are off the chain too.
You got a question over there? Because I got questions all day.
Facebook ain't coming with no questions.
From YouTube, I told you YouTube be kicking Facebook.
You're a damn liar. He said YouTube earlier and asked stupid questions.
But that don't mean they don't ask questions. They still ask more questions.
You look bad right about now. Maybe you look bad. Come on. All right. Okay, what's the question?
Anyway, she always bringing up old stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't but 10 minutes old, goddammit. It ain't old. It's only 10 minutes old.
The two unknowns, D and Lee. Nikki, what do you think about all these new allegations that Cardi B is stealing other people's music? I'm just picking up negativity around her.
Answer that question.
I don't think she's stealing other people's music. You know, she might. You know how you listen to something and subconsciously you mimic the tones and the beats and stuff like that, not knowing it, and you do it on the side. I think that's what she does.
You got that from TMZ today.
Nah, for real. But that's true. But that is true.
But that's true. You mimic somebody's beat. Okay.
That's true.
All right.
That's true. You mimic not the beat, but the tone.
All right. So today, and TMZ must have been right because they were saying today seems like it's a stealing day. You know what I mean? So anyway, as far as that goes, Cardi B, her music is done by somebody else. So at the end of the day, is it totally all of her? No. Only problem I got is that, you know, me and Brother Dick was arguing about it today because I seen a picture on YouTube where she got a brother down by her private part, okay? Acting like he's giving her oral sex, and she got a goddamn 40 ounce in her mouth. I got a big problem with that. Now, Brother Diva said he thought it was funny. Ha ha ha! Oh, that's gangster. They ain't no goddamn gangster bullshit. He thought it was.
I said that's the name of her. That was the name of the mixtape. Gangster shit. And the man was going down on her, and she was drinking the 40.
But that shit looks stupid, y'all. Honestly speaking, y'all, it looks stupid to me. It looks real stupid. What the hell are you doing promoting a 40 ounce? And what are you teaching these young girls out here? I got a problem with that. Oh, it's gangster. Gangster with a goddamn 40 ounce up to your mouth and then a dude down by your private part? That's disagreeable energy. And I'm gonna be real, y'all. I probably one of the most traditional healers, y'all. One of the coolest ones because we curse and people all think we're supposed to be namaste. Oh, peace and blessing. Oh, and humble. No bullshit. That don't mean that you can't be yourself. And don't get it confused, because when I get to them shrines and I'm doing my work, I got power. And I will turn into a totally different person on you. But I'm still a real person, okay? That doesn't mean I don't practice my traditions of African culture. It means that I'm going to be real and I'm going to keep it real. So, yes, African traditional healers, we curse, we smoke, you know what I mean? I said cigarettes, I ain't saying nothing about weed, okay? Now, the point I'm bringing out is I have a problem with that because just like a lot of young girls looked up to, what's the girl's name? Nicki Minaj. You see what I'm saying?
But look at her name. You expect that from her.
No, but Cardi B, but still.
And then at the same time, the rappers ain't responsible for raising. They're not responsible for raising these people's kids. No. Their parents should know what they listening to.
Okay, so you sitting down. And just say happen, your granddaughter is in the living room, and she just happens to flip to the channels. She don't know, and she sees this young girl up there.
First of all,
no, answer the question. Don't first of all. First of all,
my grandkids, my channels are gonna be blocked. Like on the main channel, they ain't gonna be able to watch that like that.
Where they pick up your phone?
They ain't gonna pick up my phone. Because my phone locked.
So what? They could know the password.
Nobody knows the password.
So are you saying it's okay? Are you saying it's okay for them to see that?
No, it's not okay.
Are you saying it's okay for her to promote?
But what does a grandbaby that's 6 years old got to do with somebody that's 18, 16,
that's not the
15
point. We're not
even
talking about just seeing it. We're talking about what the hell are you promoting?
Sex sales.
Really?
That's what they promoting.
Really?
That's what she promoting. Really? Sex.
Are you saying it's okay?
I'm not saying it's okay.
Are you saying it's okay?
I'm not saying it's okay.
All right, then.
I'm just saying.
As a traditional healer right now on the show live, are you saying it's okay?
I'm not saying it's okay.
You're supposed to be in tune with the planet and the universe. And what the hell you sit up here co-signing that for? I
didn't co-sign it.
You are co-signing. You should be sitting here saying
I'm just saying
it's not okay to be sitting up there having oral sex in a goddamn 40 ounce in your hand.
The dude wasn't performing oral sex.
It doesn't matter. It's implying that he's in performing oral sex.
He probably just dropped something and it looked like.
Y'all see what I'm saying? He ain't no real traditional here. He's fake.
Just because I don't.
You're shaking the table. You're shaking the camera.
But listen.
What?
I'm not talking about little kids. I'm talking about kids that are old enough to know better. It's not that. It's not a responsibility. It's not a responsibility to raise somebody else's kids.
It's not classy for a woman to be holding a goddamn 40 ounce up to her mouth. It's not classy for a woman to be having a man down by her vagina. That's not teaching girls class. And it's already bad enough we live in a society where, sex sells. It's okay to show your cleavage. It's okay to show your behind. It's okay to have a 40 ounce in your mouth. I'm not with it. It ain't cool. It ain't classy.
Well, shit, you might as well not let them watch cartoons because you see the same shit on cartoons.
I don't give a damn. They won't watch cartoons either.
All kids watch cartoons. I'm just saying.
Not say that we do not need to do better.
I'm not saying we don't need to do better. I'm just saying it is what it is.
We need to do better. How much of a goddamn situation is black folks in right now in their communities?
It's because of the parents.
No, it ain't just all the parents.
Yes, it is.
It's not all the parents.
If the parents control what's being watched in their house and everything like that.
Do the parents put liquor stores in the black communities?
No, and the kids aren't old enough to go in the stores and buy liquor either.
The point is, who put in who put all that stuff in the communities to divide the black family?
Your point?
My point is, we already have a huge communication.
What does liquor stores got to do with Cardi B?
How many goddamn drunk uncles do y'all know? How many drunk uncles have y'all had? Can y'all name some drunk uncles and drunk aunties? Can y'all remember when your goddamn uncle was so drunk he'd be thrown over the place and just talking drunk and, oh, hey, you know what I mean? I know so many of us who could tell the same story. That's the problem. So when you sit up here and you're telling a woman it's okay to hold up a goddamn 40 ounce to her mouth, you're basically co-signing that type of energy.
No, I didn't say it was okay.
You did.
I did not say it was okay. I said it's not her job to raise somebody else's kids. That's what I said.
All I'm saying is like this.
But all I'm saying,
enough things going on in the black community. We trying to close the communication gap between black women and black men. We trying to get the goddamn drugs out. We trying to get the liquor stores out. We trying to make it better for our youth and our children. And at the end of the day, when some of these rappers think it's cool to walk around here talking about I'm gangster this with a blunt in their hand and Hennessy in their hand and women drinking.
These rappers these days ain't even really talking about how gangster they are because most of them wear tight pants, tight shirts, and all this other stuff and dress up like women. And most of these guys that claim they're gangsters, they not gangsters. And the ones that saying they're gangsters, they are old school rappers. The point
is, you're missing the whole point. The point is enough is enough. We need to stop with the bullshit.
Well, it's going away anyway because look at all the rappers we got out now. They all wearing dresses and shit.
And dresses are worn in Africa and other countries too.
I'm talking not about men. Those aren't called dresses either when they wear them. They call something else.
Just mimicking what they see. God damn it. Okay, impeachment is not a conviction. if impeached, do you think that Donald will be impeached? Barbara, yes, I do. And I think that they're going to push very hard for, and I'm not even going to say I see that it's going to be pushed, because this month is going to be very chaotic, y'all. It's going to be very chaotic this month through politics, okay? There's going to be a lot of attacks and a lot of stuff that, some stuff we will see and some stuff we won't see. But when it comes down to these cyber attacks, hacking, there's going to be something else that Donald Trump's going to do stupid that they're not going to like. So I really see by the end of this month, they're going to be pushing very hard to impeach Donald Trump. And it's going to be because of some fear that they have, because there's going to be a threat from another country. I don't know if it's going to be Russia or China, but between them two countries, something's going to go down, and there's going to be some threats, and Americans are going to get afraid. Americans say, okay, your redhead ass got to go. Okay?
All you gotta do is fuck with their money. They'll get rid of them, and that's what he's starting to do with the taxes and everything. Okay, I got another question. Sahar M says, I have a question that's been weighing on me. Should we be more spiritual or in the word while on our path?
Say it again.
Should we be more spiritual or in the word while on our path?
In what word?
Lord Jesus, help me.
All right, Sahar, I'm going to say this to you. What does spiritual mean to you? Okay? And what we have to understand, when we say spiritual, we are spiritual beings living a human experience, okay? So we will never be able to be fully 100% spiritual because we're still physical beings, okay? Now, we can be as spiritual as we can be as long as we exist in these physical bodies, okay? When I say spiritual doesn't mean that you have to be, again, like I said earlier, namaste. Oh, I gotta be so humble. Oh, I gotta, you know what I mean? That doesn't mean that you're not spiritual because you are aggressive like I am, or you are willing to tell the truth. And that's one of the things we wanted to bring up in the topic tonight, because a lot of people have a hard time, especially in the spiritual world, where people do readings and they call themselves mediums and they call themselves clairvoyant. They have a problem with me being so truthful. I had one guy come on and say, oh, she's too real for TV. Really? Really? Because my thing is, would you rather know the truth or would you rather know a lie? And I know for a fact, I read for Keen, right? Keen is a website. Y'all can Google. I read on Keen under Wunan. I've been reading for them for years, right? So pretty much, some of these people, and mostly, and I'm going to tell y'all like this, mostly Caucasians want you to lie to them. I'm not in the business to lie. I'm a real African traditional healer. So I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to lie to you and give you something that you want to hear just because of the money. Y'all know how I feel about it. I'm going to tell y'all straight up. You can kiss my natural black behind. I only know how to tell the truth. I am a true messenger. I don't care how ratchet I can get, how ghetto I can get, but when it comes down to my spirituality, when them ancestors speak, I'm telling you, I don't play. The ancestors speak through me. When I communicate with other beings and I'm dealing with my spiritual rituals and at my shrines, I don't play. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to lie because you want to hear a lie. Okay? So when you talk about being spiritual can mean many different things. It could be different perceptions of what people think spiritual is. My perception of spirituality, first of all, is being very in tune with the things around me. Being in tune with nature. Okay, being in tune with the animals, being in tune with, the elements of the earth. Okay, that's my, perception of being spiritual. And when you're in tune like that, you can make the wind blow. You can make the water jump for you. You can make the sun come out. Okay, that's being spiritual. See, people have their different perceptions of spirituality are. Okay, and then there's times when you do know how to be silent. Okay, now we're on live video. So, we're not here to be silent, okay? But at night, when it's time to go to bed, silence. Silence is the gateway to the spiritual world. So, when it's time to go to bed, you're silent. Everything is turned off. You're silent. You understand? That's being spiritual. Because what we're doing is we're paying respect to the spiritual or the ancestors or to the spirits during that time of night while we're sleeping to let them do their thing, okay? That's a gateway. Silence. So, pretty much, again, it is what your perception of spirituality is, and mine is being very in tune with everything around me. Okay, knowing that when I walk outside, I walk into myself. Okay, now, if you want to become more spiritual, my suggestion, according to my perception, is getting very much in tune with the world around you. And basically the elements, air, water, fire, earth. You understand? Talking to the trees, talking to the sun, knowing that you are truly a part of the all in this physical world. Okay? That's my idea of getting more spiritual. Okay? Trying to, eliminate yourself from thinking totally physical, which you won't be able to do 100%, like I said. But, getting on the vibrations of being more spiritual and in tune with, your elements and everything that you're a part of. Okay? Well, go ahead.
Somebody had a question way back here. Will Black China lose custody of her daughter?
Black China looks funny to me. A lot of these celebrities,
she shouldn't have got no facelift.
She shouldn't have got no facelift. She shouldn't have got no ass lift. All that stuff looks ridiculous to me. Okay, y'all? It does really look ridiculous to me. Porn libations does help Parker. But I want to say this. Black China, what y'all got to realize, I do read for celebrities. I've read for the celebrities in the past. I've done spiritual work for celebrities. A few of them you all do know. You heard me mention. A few of them you don't, because it's their private business. But I'm going to say this. They live in another whole world. And when these people become what we call so-called stars, because as far as I'm concerned, they just have more exposure. They're human beings to me. Every celebrity that I've read, I treated them just like a celebrity. Just like a human being, like a regular client. Different than my clients. I don't give a goddamn how many books you wrote. I don't care how many movies you made. What are you calling me for? You need my help. That means that you're really in the real world now. You're not in that fake celebrity world. And a lot of these celebrities get in this mindset, and it's like they're not a part of this world, and they forget that they're human until they have to deal with real human situations that have nothing to do with their exposure. Then they want to run to the African traditional healers for whatever guidance and help they may need. You see what I'm saying? Now, when we're talking about Black China, she's caught up in the limelight with the rest of the celebrities. That mentality, Hollywood mentality. And these people are just like other type of beings, like they're from another goddamn planet somewhere. You see? So as far as Black China, I don't foresee that she's going to lose custody of her child. I don't see that. They're going to make her go to parenting classes because, excuse me, they're not quick to take women's children. Go ahead.
Sister D. Kia D. Sister Wunam, do you do mentoring?
Kia D, I do mentoring. Yes, I do. And if you're interested, you can check out my webpage, okay? All right. John for Leor, April is considered the real new year, biblically and spiritually. You right, Wunam. There's a spring cleaning taking place, especially in the White House. Jaffa, yes, and like I said yesterday, we're talking about the spring equinox when it's the beginning of something, and it is the new year, and this is according to the ancient, Nubian ancestors, okay? And what we have to realize, family, is that it's a time when we talk about the sun, becoming more. Coming closer to the equator, okay? Which means that the trees begin to bloom, life begins to come back on earth. And this also, it resonates with us as well. So if all of you are feeling some type of change or, feeling differently, or, then this is all part of, what happens when you're part of the all, okay? With saying that, there is a cleansing that must take place. But this is one of the biggest that we will ever see, because remember, we're in a 25,900 year transformation, okay? So this is not like any other year we had. This is different. And everybody's pretty much feeling the same vibration when it comes to this energy that I'm talking about. We're talking about during this time, just like a flower begins to bloom, your spirit will begin to bloom. Your spirit will begin to start vibrating on a higher frequency, okay? And what's saying that is going to be like never before, okay? Are we going to World War III? Parker House, and you didn't hear me say it earlier? I said earlier, I did not see World War III, a physical war taking place here on the land of America. I seen a cyber war that was going to take place. And as you all can see, I've been saying this since last year. As you all can see, we're being cyberly attacked in many different ways. Look at Facebook. Look at Delta today. Look at this,
That's
you know, a lot of corporations, okay? So what y'all got to understand, if anything, because we're in the technological age, they're going to start attacking our technology, and this is where I see World War III is going to be about, okay?
Michelle Laurent, the last couple of nights around 4 a.m. I heard strange noises like something hollering, but it was weird. It wasn't an animal or a human.
Michelle, and that's not a coincidence, because if you all, and this y'all should all do this when you get ready to go to bed, because again, in Africa, one of the biggest things is when you go to bed at sundown, you're respecting the the other dimensional beings. Okay, now if you're totally silent, you will begin to hear. You begin to hear the earth cry. You will begin to hear what's going on in the cosmos. Okay, and especially when you're spiritually in tune. So I'm not surprised that you heard that. And at the end of the day, we're gonna hear a lot more. I've been hearing stuff too. I've been hearing different type of voices, and I'm not talking about the type where y'all want to say, "Oh, you schizophrenic." No, I'm talking about strange, different voices that you never heard before, and different sounds. You know what I mean? That you have never heard. I'm seeing little light things running around, and you know what I mean. So yeah, we're gonna see a lot. We ain't seen nothing yet, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. Probably end of this month, by May, we're gonna hear about some alien forces. Y'all will see. What else?
No more. I don't see any more questions.
Okay.
Just everybody co-signing you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you. Yes, Parker, you should pour libations. But I want to say this, family. One of the things we want to do is we don't want to get caught up in the mix of what's going on in society. My suggestion to our people, as far as being more spiritual, okay, is getting more in tune with nature, okay? Because again, we are experiencing a warfare with the weather and man. So what we need to be focusing on is making sure that you get in tune with them elements, the trees, the water. You know what I mean? Start talking to them. Start speaking to the elements, family. Start talking to them, because at the end of the day, they will be the ones that protect and feed you when time comes, okay? Don't get so caught up on what's going on in media and everything else, because that's a way of keeping you blindsided what's really going on. Pay attention to the cosmos. Pay attention to what's going on Earth. As I told you all, we ain't seen nothing. We're going to have some more sinkholes. You're going to see some more bridge collapses, okay? There's something going on underground and in that water, as well as up in the cosmos. These beings are coming from the cosmos, and they're coming from under this earth. As I told you all, there's beings under this earth, okay? I told you all when I did the viewing in Antarctica and from the pyramids of Giza, there's a connection. There are beings under water and under Antarctica and in the cosmos. And what I see spiritually is that these beings are surrounding and coming through and in and out this earth. There's a great meeting taking on. This is what I see spiritually amongst these humans and beings. And there must be a change that has to take place. But in order for them not to make humanity panicky, they got to keep blinding you with all they show you on media. But in the meantime, there still will be some technological things that we'll see. The grids, I told you all earlier, attack on the grids. You know what I mean? You'll see.
It cut off.
All right, family.
So we got.
All right, so.
Michelle Laurent said it kind of scared me. Oh,
I've been hearing messages from Alien.
Shit, you want me to change that?
No, because it's still going, because we're about to get off anyway. Hurry up. I've been hearing messages from Alien. One was that the water is poison, hollow earth. I don't know about the water being poison. I know they put a lot of goddamn bleach in it, that's for sure. Okay? They put a lot of bleach in it. We could go ahead and end it out. All right, family. On that note, we're going to go ahead
and end it.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and end the show.
Yeah, that shit is a wrap.
I'm putting in whatchamacallit now. Wait a minute, hold on, not yet.
I don't know where the other battery went.
It's okay, you can shut. We already put YouTube.
Oh, you already ended it?
Okay, YouTube is done. Facebook, I'm gonna answer these last questions, okay? I've been hearing messages from Alien One. Was that the okay, Harlow? Okay, do you study life path numbers? Alderaco, I really don't get into life path numbers. I'm not even gonna lie. Me personally, I'm a straight messenger from the ancestors. I can communicate with your ancestors. I can see inside your body. I can talk to the other beings. I don't do number readings. Okay, all of my messages come from straight seeing. Okay, but I don't get into the astrological unless I'm communicating with these beings, and I don't get into number readings. Okay, so no, I don't. But on that note, family, we're going to go ahead and end out since YouTube cut off. So we'll see everybody probably on Sunday. We'll see. And let Spirit say, get your behinds on here. We'll see everybody, okay? Parker House, and I don't have any messages at this time. If they give me some messages, I'll be sure to share it, okay? So on that note, we're going to get up out of here. Thank you for tuning into Spiritually Seeing News. I'm Sister Wu Nam, a.k.a. Nicky Love. And
Brother Dinkra.
We'll see everybody soon, family. Peace and blessings.
Peace. What the hell is the damn battery that was over there?